Veda entered the house, she heard a noise from the bedroom. She went in to investigate and discovered that Bhuvan was already home. A suitcase lay open across their bed, and several clothes were laid out beside it. It looked like he was packing for a trip. "Are you off somewhere? You never mentioned it," said Veda. "Yes, so sorry, but this is last minute. It came up suddenly. My boss wants me to go to a conference in his place. He was supposed to go to Delhi, but his toddler son had an asthma attack. He was in hospital the whole night, as they had to give him nebulization. He doesn't want to leave his wife all alone, so he suggested I go," said Bhuvan, as he chose which clothes to put in the suitcase. "Oh, I hope he recovers soon. Please convey my wishes," said Veda. "Huh? Ah, okay, I will," replied Bhuvan, carefully placing back in the cupboard the shirts that he wouldn't be taking with him. Veda asked him if he wanted some tea, and when he said he did, she went to the kitchen to make it for him. He followed her and waited for his tea in the drawing room. As Veda brewed the tea, she thought about all those movies she had seen where the man approaches the woman from behind her while she's cooking and surprises her with a hug. Bhuvan had never displayed any such behavior in all the time that they had been married. He was polite, proper, and kind towards her. She hardly shared anything with him, and he too didn't deem it necessary to share anything other than what was essential. Yet, when she had expressed a desire to work at Sankalp, he had conspired with Kanika and had gone out of his way to ensure that it happened. For that, Veda was grateful. She wished she could understand Bhuvan, and she wished he would make a small attempt at getting to know her. She consoled herself, saying that at least he was pleasant and kind. That was a lot more than what many women got. Her cousins, who had got married before she had told her how controlling their husbands were and how they did not bother about the needs of their wives. "So, did you tell your mother that you are leaving?" asked Veda, as she served him the tea and sat beside him. "Yes, I did. We talked for a while, and then she left to go to the temple," said Bhuvan. "I think she's a little annoyed about my volunteering at Sankalp. But Bhuvan, it gives me so much joy. Do you know, I have been chosen to go to various colleges and explain our mission so we can get volunteers," said Veda, her eyes shining. "I am happy for you," he said. His reply was polite and measured. Veda could never make out if he was genuinely happy or whether he was just saying the right things. "I think I might get home a bit late the next few days," she said. "I hope your mother doesn't make a fuss about it." Don't be too afraid of my mother. Even if she says something to you, don't take it to heart, said Bhuvan. I will speak to Ma and make her understand that you will be late. Don't worry too much about it, he said, and left soon after for the airport. Veda wasn't worried. She was in a tizzy, thinking about the talks she would have to give and how she would have to motivate the students to volunteer. She had never given a speech before.